I'm just doing what comes naturally. How bad can I be? I'm just following my destiny. How bad can I be? I'm just doing what comes naturally. How bad can I be? How bad can I possibly be? Well, there's a principle in nature that almost every creature knows. It's called survival of the fittest. And check it, this is how it goes. The animal that wins gotta scratch and fight and claw and bite and punch. And the animal that doesn't, well, the animal that doesn't winds up in someone else's lunch. Much. I'm just saying, how bad can I be? I'm just doing what comes naturally. How bad can I be? I'm just following my destiny. How bad can I be? I'm just doing what comes naturally. How bad can I be? How bad can I possibly be? There's a principle in business. And everybody knows this sound. It's just the people with the money. Makes this lovely world go round. So I'm biggering my company, I'm biggering my factory, I'm biggering my corporate sign. Everybody out there, take care of yours and me. I'll take care of mine. Shake that bottom line. Let me hear you say smuggler smoke. Schloppity slop. Complain all you want, it's never ever gonna stop. Come on, how bad can I possibly be? How bad can I be? I'm just building the economy. How bad can I be? Just look at me petting this puppy. How bad can I be? A portion of proceeds go to charity. How bad can I be? How bad can I possibly be? Let's see. How bad can he be? All the customers are buying. How bad can he be? And the money's multiplying. How bad can he be? And the PR people are lying. How bad can he be? And the lawyers are denying. How bad can he be? Who cares if a few trees are dying? How bad can he be? This is so gratifying. How bad can this possibly be?